Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lois. Yeah, we are in our garden and the intention today is to harvest some Kenaf leaves and of course go prepare them. It is a very delicious dish that I really love, especially with sweet potatoes. So that is what we're going to prepare today or do today on our channel. So we're going to talk about this simple yet very important leaf. Uh, those days I used to ask you guys, what is a malakwang? What is a malakwang in English? Yes, we knew it was in the family of hibiscus. Uh, but the real name wasn't sure about it. But one of you, of course, was kind enough to tell me that it is called Kenaf leaf. It is in the family of the hibiscus plants. So it's something that I really love. It's one of the traditional dishes that I really love. So in this garden we have the purple type and the green type as well. Normally when I harvest, I like to harvest both types and just mix it up just like I do with any other vegetable. When I want to like amaranth and then there is kumawiki or kale, I just harvest all of them and do the remix. Yeah, normally it really comes out very well. So today we are going to harvest and yeah, cook our traditional Kenaf leaf dish. If you haven't subscribed yet and this is the kind of content that interests you, please don't hesitate to subscribe. And for those who have already, thank you very much. We are all about urban farming, but every now and then we venture into other things. Although this month we are dedicated to urban farming. And this particular video is to show you also why it is important to have some Kenaf leaves in your urban farm. Let us talk about the benefits of this particular plant. Okay, so this is the purple type. It brings really beautiful flowers. So I gave this tender leaves, and that is what we are going to pick today for cooking. Yeah, it is also a perennial, one of the things that you can have growing in your garden for a long time. You just have to keep nibbling on the leaves, yeah, harvesting. The more you harvest, the more you get the lush, and of course the more harvest you also get. So have this in your garden and you won't regret it as long as you know how to prepare it. All right, that is okay. Some people eat it raw. It is very soury in taste and I really love it also just eating raw sometimes, but most of the times I prefer it cooked, and that is what we are going to do today. So let us talk about the advantages of this particular plant. Before we talk about that, let me show you the variety that I have in the garden. Um, you can see these seedlings are growing. Yeah, I just planted them everywhere, and I also have them at different points of the garden. Let me show you. You can see in this particular area we have lots and lots of seedlings of the Kenaf leaves, the green type, and also this side there is also plenty. Ah, I'm very excited. I'm going to transplant most of them so that I get really big grown up lushy plants. Others, because there's so many, I'll just have to harvest and eat eat them. Yeah. Things like amaranth and Kenaf leaves, they have very tiny seeds. So sometimes when you sow them, they sprout so many of them. You don't have to remove them, just leave them and just pick the extras and prepare. Then the rest you can either transfer if you want, of course, to have many at different points of the garden to act as one of your perennials. Yeah. So like I said, look at these. These have been here for a long time, and I've kept on picking on the leaves and eating them. This one has brought seeds, which is also very important. Like I talked about, it's important to allow your things to go to seed sometimes so that you can get fresh, healthy seeds for the next planting. So I have plenty, and the rest I'm not allowing seeding for now. I'm only allowing this particular one. But still, once the seeds are mature, I'm of course going to remove and again prune it down, and then it's going to start all over again. So let me go pick my basket and start the harvest. So the more you pick on the leaves, the more fresh ones sprout. So you get to have a plant that is giving for a long period of time. So like I said, it's one of the perennials that you can have in your garden. And it's very beautiful, brings very beautiful flowers. I really love them. This one is really tall. The next time I'm going to cut it down so that we keep it lush and also giving for a long time. Like I said, the Kenaf leaves are very sour in taste. And normally when you prepare it, we are going to see the whole process. You have to sieve out the first water if you don't want it very soury. But yes, it is a very delicious dish. Let us talk about the benefits of this particular plant. For you who are vegetarians, this is actually very high in protein content, so it's going to provide you with proteins. And normally when I prepare, I use also the Ginard Sim paste, which also adds up to the nutritional value. So it is rich in proteins as well as other compounds like omega-3, etc. This is flowering. When it opens up, I'm going to show you. It's very beautiful. So we are done harvesting the green one. Now we harvest the purple one as well. So the Kenaf leaves also have medicinal benefits. Someone said it helps in the treatment of Guinea worm disease, anemia, and etc. Of course, traditionally, yeah, people know these things, yeah. So it is amazing how a simple plant can have all these benefits. It's also used in cosmetics because of its antioxidant properties. So it has a number of benefits, medicinal, nutritional, and many more. And of course, just beautifying our garden as well. Yeah, like I said, one of the advantages of having these perennial plants is to keep your garden at least evergreen. When you plant only the annuals, uh, then your garden will be empty at some point. But these ones keep the garden going, at least green or whatever color this is, the purple. You see some lush in the garden. That is something that also encourages or motivates you. Some people, once the garden is empty, then they get very discouraged. So when you have these ones in your garden, yeah, you'll be seeing something that gives you motivation to carry on. I think we have harvested about enough, and let's go start the preparation process. Today I am going to cheer the Ugandan team, so I'm heading to the national stadium to watch football. Yay! So let me first cook and then go because I need all the energy to to cheer. Yeah? Otherwise, I'll be a zombie in the stadium and I won't give Ugandans the real support they need, right? They need our support. So yeah, let us go. So first, let us wash. I like to use this so that whatever soil just goes through the holes, and we have our clean vegetables, our clean leaves here on top. This is a lot, but it's going to shrink eventually. If you went to the market, this would be like, I don't know how much, maybe 2,000. But imagine you want to eat it every other day, then that accumulates to something. So if you have it in your garden, you can just pick it and prepare it anytime you like. I like to really take time to wash my vegetables because I don't like soil. Although we don't have splashes on this one, but still, I like to keep it, you know, clean. When I'm washing like things like skumawiki and amaranth, I usually wash leaf by leaf. But this one, it's okay. It's already clean. Just have to and you also take the opportunity to show you what Sarah gave me. She gave me her green peas, which I'm going to soak like I have. And when they sprout, then I'm going to plant. Now this is the final wash. Now we have our clean Kenaf leaves ready for cooking. So we are going to boil some little water in a saucepan. So our water has boiled, and I'm going to put in the leaves. Yeah, that. So it looks like a lot, but it's going to shrink once it keeps on boiling. So we shall cover it. And next to it here, I have the sweet potatoes, which we are going to enjoy it with. Yeah. So let me ignite our gas and boil our sweet potatoes as well as our malakwang or kenaf leaves are also boiling and cooking. Normally it doesn't take long before it's ready. So it's just going to be maybe about maximum, let's say 15 to 20 minutes. That sounds like a lot, but let's just put it that way. But it's the simplest dish to prepare. As you can see, it has already started turning and shrinking. So it's going to turn like this, yeah? Look, it was a lot, but now it's shrunk. It doesn't take long at all. So 20 minutes is definitely a lot. So we are still boiling. Once it's cooked, I'm going to sieve off the water a little and then paste our food. It's beautiful. I love it. Like I said, we are going to paste our food using the same peanut paste, of course. Call it peanut butter, but it's not entirely peanut butter. This one is mixed with it's peanut butter mixed with some sim paste as well. So I'm going to mix it thoroughly to get our nice sauce. And when it is ready, we shall put it here. I'm not going to use the other original saucepan because it's big. I only used it because the leaves were so many when they were fresh. But now it has shrunk, so we shall just put it here after we're ready. I think it's ready to sieve out some water now, and then pour it in the other paste. And that's it. Just add some salt, and we are good to go. Sweet potatoes is also boiling. I think that's the only thing that is going to delay us a bit. So I've sieved off most of the water, and I guess I will not change saucepans. I'll just pour the paste here since it has not really shrunk so much. I thought it was going to be really small. So I'm just smashing it a little bit so that, you know, we have that smoothness a little bit. Alright, I've turned off the gas now and I'm going to use this one to smash. Just to give us a little bit of smoothness. Not so smooth, but just a little bit. Preparing these traditional dishes, you need to have these gadgets. Yeah, you need to have these weapons. Alright, now we pour in our paste. Mm. Then we stir properly. I'm loving it already. Yeah, look at how it looks like now. So if it is too thick, you just add a little bit of water. So adding water gives you the right thickness. Normally I just rinse out where I have mixed my paste. And then, yeah, pour it here. So now we're going to add a pinch of salt and then turn on the gas to allow it to boil just for a minute and we're ready to serve. Please get ready. So our food is ready. Wait for the sweet potatoes shortly and serve. Mm-hmm. So our food is ready and served. Bon appetit. One thing I love about having short, clean nails is that I can just wash my hand and eat traditionally using my hand. When you've made a traditional dish like this, I think it goes well with, you know, just enjoying it with your natural forks. So yeah, let us dive into eating. Let's test and see. Mm, very nice. Mm. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I am definitely going to see you in the next one. Again, leave me those comments in the comment section. Share with me the challenges that you're facing as an urban farmer and also certain ideas that you feel is worth sharing with the family. Remember, we are here to help each other and we are here to promote and encourage urban farming. So if each and every one of us can establish one or two beds, start up something that is very good. So give me those comments, suggestions on what you want me to talk about. If you feel like you have certain challenges, you can also express it here. I can help. Whoever can help. Remember, we are learning from each other, and together we will thrive. All right. Until next time, guys. Bye bye. Let me head out to enjoy football. The last time Uganda played Algeria, we were beaten 3-0. Fortunately, I hadn't gone to the stadium, and I remember telling Sarah that if I went this time, the better perform. And indeed, guys, it was all worth it. I went and met our very good friend, Mr. Hood. And of course, yeah, it was a lot of saga. We arrived early for the next game that we were targeting. Of course, it was Uganda playing. This team was still playing South Africa and what was it? Never mind. But yes, the Ugandans were definitely not supporting South Africa. I don't know why, but it was very interesting to watch people in the comments. I think watching people is even more interesting than watching the football itself. If somebody fell and it is their person, you'd hear comments like penalty, penalty, even in the middle of the field. That was very, and the way they say it just makes it very funny. So I was laughing the entire time. South Africa, these teams ended up 1-1, and of course we had our teams come in to warm up. During the warm up, of course, there was still lots of cheers, lots of booing. Yeah, but generally, Ugandans are very friendly. But of course, they had to support their own, yeah. I was really happy being at the stadium because I had always postponed going there. It's been a while since I last went, and it was a pleasant surprising all the developments in person, seeing everything. Yeah, it felt good. I felt really proud being a Ugandan and being among all these people there to support their own. It was really amazing. I loved it, and I was teething the entire time watching these people warm up, watching everybody dance, cheer. It was nice. Look at this man, like really. Like I said, Ugandans are very, very friendly and very, very funny as well. And they were cheering. Yeah, it was just a nice spirit watching everybody united. And one very interesting thing is the fans are going to complain, quarrel, argue. But when this footballer called Okello, yeah, he was hyping the crowd. So they would quarrel, complain, argue, but whenever he did that, they would all unite and start cheering. That was really wonderful to see. I loved it. And we ended up, guys, scoring. Yes, we scored 3-0. Last time we were beaten 3-0 as well, but this time we revenged and beat the other team 3-0. I guess I took some good luck today. So Mr. Who told me the next time you have to come too, because yeah, who knows? I might be the good luck charm. Yeah, I am just very happy from all this experience. Yeah, guys, take time and go support Uganda. Whether you lose or win, it is still a win because you get to be together to support your own. So, one thing Mr. Who told me, like, I have to have low expectations. I don't want to have any expectations whatsoever. And I'm like, you have to have a little bit, although not much. But yeah, we just have to be diehards. Yeah. And that is what we did. I couldn't. I was afraid for the guy who was seated in front of me because guys, my legs were not steady. I was when the ball goes this side, my leg would go the other side. I'm just trying to kick the ball the other side. It just so much adrenaline, and yeah, it's just wonderful. So that was the time they were showing the players, and Ugandans were just giving and giving the support. The guys were still warming up, finalizing. And yeah, after this, of course, they had to go and prepare to come back to the field to start the real game. But yeah, they had enough cheers. They had, the spirit that the Ugandans put up today is just amazing. And it really contributed so much to the performance, I think. I really felt a little bit bad for the other team because there was so few that came. But they were still trying. They were really, really singing, really, really cheering. But the Ugandans were super loud. They just, we couldn't even hear these guys. They were just, overpowered by the Ugandan crowd. Being compassionate sometimes is really, yeah, I shouldn't have felt anything at all and just been happy, but I felt a little bit sad for them. A little bit. Even watching these guys play, yeah, of course, a part of me was feeling sorry, but I wasn't really sorry, because at the same time, I have to really show the support. Guys, I truly, truly enjoy football, but I don't like the pressure, and that's why I stopped watching way back and just find out in the news. Whenever I'm watching football with my nephew, I think he enjoys seeing my expressions or hearing my comments and just watching the way I am than watching the game itself. All the time, he'll be laughing at my reaction, my reactions, my expressions. So, yeah, the pressure really gets to me, and I think I should stay away and just find out, the news. Anyway, at this point, the teams were preparing to come out, and of course, there were these displays of flags, etc. After which, of course, the footballers showed up, and everyone was just cheering and happy. So our team was in white and the other in yellow and red. So it was an exciting time to have like being close to the start of the game. And yes, we were just, I had my fingers crossed. Sometimes we say we have our fingers crossed. We're not going to expect anything. We're not going to worry about anything. But it is easier said than done. Of course, you're going to worry. You're going to have that pressure. You're going to wish. You're going to pray. Uh, that is all natural, and it happened to me. I was just okay, God, please help us. They beat us the last time. I hope it was really worth coming over. But yeah, now that I speak after the real deal, it is easier, much, much easier. But it wasn't, yeah. So we started with the anthem of the other country, and then came to our own anthem. And again, it was so funny because when you're singing the national anthem, you're meant to either sit if you cannot stand, or just stand straight in respect to whatever you're singing. But there were those that were seated next next to me, and they were just having their hands, waving and singing. Some were singing in slow mode, others in different, in bass, different tunes. It was just so funny. But yeah, it was just worth it to watch everything. So we sang all the three stanzas, and yeah, the Ugandans were very, very proud of. I think we have one of the best anthems ever. Yeah, our anthem is very beautiful. The words are just perfect, and I love that about our anthem. I love everything about it. So anyway, despite the drama, we finished the anthems, and of course, the game had to start. let's take a moment and talk about this guy. When I first saw him, I thought he was wearing a really tight. Anyway, uh, only to discover that he was just painted. The entire body was just paint, and just then we had a score. The other team nearly had a penalty, and the referee had to go and do a review. So this was a dance after the penalty was denied, and this was our third goal celebration. It was just amazing. I just enjoyed the entire time I was there, but I was also hyper on adrenaline. Ah, I Yeah, I'm just very proud of Uganda Cranes today. They did such a wonderful job. I have never been more proud. Yeah, if there was a way I could have reached them, I would have just given them all very special hugs. And the goalkeeper, guys, he made me very happy. Every time he held the ball, he would just go down with it to protect it. He was not risking anything. I just really loved that about him. There was something really nice about that. So the entire experience today was wonderful, just amazing. And I'm very happy. When you're there, you forget about everything. Yeah, just like when you're in the garden, you forget about a lot of things, but of course, you also get to do reflection and things like that. But here, your head just goes blank. You don't reflect, you don't do anything, just forget about all your problems for the moment. I was so proud and I was very happy, although I couldn't jump about, but I wish I could. Oh dear. All right. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of that game. Until next time, bye bye.